Okay. Welcome back to the podcast, everyone. I'm Jodie, and today we have a special guest with us, Stephen, an undergraduate student from Unicom, Bandung. Hi, Stephen. It's great to have you here. How
Hi,
are you?
hi Jodie. Thanks for having me. I'm Steven, and I'm currently studying at Unicom in Bandung. I'm really into technology and social issues, and I'm trying to stay updated with what's happening around the world.
Speaking of staying updated, I heard there was a presidential election in Indonesia yesterday. Did you get a chance to vote?
No, I didn't vote, but I've been quite active in following the nominees' campaigns throughout social media.
Hmm, that's interesting. You didn't vote, but you still followed their campaign closely. Why is that?
Well, maybe it's the way they reach out to the citizens, even those uh, who might be indifferent, like me.
Okay. Uh, and what are you views on the ideas proposed by each of the nominees?
Well, for example, Paslon 1, led by Anis, had some intriguing ideas. Anis is vocal about making changes and seemed determined to prove that the past leadership was wrong in how they ran the country. And for the Paslon 2, obviously, uh, they're strong candidates carrying forward President Jokowi's ideas and policies with direct support from him. And yeah, Paslon 3, I feel it's average. Their main focus seems to be on preserving their own interests and those of their coalitions.
Hmm, that's a very insightful analysis, Stephen.
Well, thank you, Jodie.
Okay, is there any nominee you found yourself supporting even though you didn't vote?
Uh, no, I didn't really root for anyone.
How come?
Well, maybe for me, their ideas seems too good to be true. At the end of the day, we both know how politics usually works.
Okay, that's very true. Well, Stephen, it's been great having you on the show. Your perspective on this election and the political climate in Indonesia have been really enlightening. Thanks for joining us today.
Well, my pleasure, Jody. Thanks for having me.
Before we wrap up, let's dive into a quick Q&A session. I'll ask some questions and Stephen, feel free to share your thoughts. Let's get started. Okay, the first question, what motivated you to study at Unicom in Bandung? And what's your major?
Well, I chose Unicom because of its strong reputation in technology and innovation. I'm majoring in computer science, and well, I've always been fascinated by technology and its impact on society.
Hmm, so you are a tech student.
Yeah.
Uh, okay. Next, as a tech student, how do you see technology influencing politics, especially in elections like the recent one in Indonesia?
Well, technology, especially social media, plays a huge role in politics nowadays. It's powerful tools for candidates to communicate their ideas and for voters to discuss and form opinions. However, there's also challenge of misinformations which can significantly impact the public perceptions.
Okay, that's okay. You mentioned the following the election campaign on social media. How effective do you think this campaign were in engaging young voters like yourself?
Well, social medias are definitely engaging, but there's a gap between engagement and actual voting. Well, uh, they're great for raising awareness and sparking discussions among young voters, but converting that into votes is another challenge.
Okay, given your interest in both technology and social issues, do you have any career aspiration that combine this field?
Well, absolutely, I do. Uh, I'm a CS student after all. I'm interested in working on digital solutions that can tackle the social issues like developing apps or platforms that improve education or healthcare accessibility. The intersections of technology and social good is where I see my future career.
Okay. Finally, for someone who didn't vote, what would you say is important for political leaders to understand about engaging with the younger generation?
Hmm. Well, you know, the leaders need to realize that the young voters are looking for authenticity and action, not just promises. We value transparency and want to see real, tangible changes. Engaging with us through platforms we use in a language we understand is the key.
That's a powerful answer. Okay. Thanks for those thoughtful answers, Stephen. It's been enlightening to hear your views on these topics.
Well, glad to share my thoughts. Thanks, Jodie, for having me on your podcast.
And thank you for you listeners for joining us today. Make sure to tune in next time for more engaging discussion. This is Jodie signing off from today's episode. Have a great day, everyone. Bye bye.
Bye.